Welcome to Ben Armstrong Crypto, the home of Ben Armstrong Crypto and you. And of course, one of those cryptos is the world famous coin from the top crypto influencer in the world, me. I'm joined today by the CEO of Bitcoin, Cassandra Wolfe, to give you guys an update on where things are heading. Why don't you go ahead and tell them about it?
That's right. So first of all, let's get something straight. Bitcoin is way more than just a crypto influencer coin. And please do not call Bitcoin a meme coin. It is not. And after a recent V2 migration, anyone who calls it a meme coin is, well,
low IQ. I'll say it for you. For those people who are clearly the smartest person in their friend group, what would you like to share a message with Bitcoin investors?
I would be glad to. There's a lot going on behind the scenes right now, and the next 2 months are going to be incredibly busy for the Bitcoin team. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, but I do want to address a few things. So let's get started.
Of course, the biggest change is the V2 migration. So Cassie, why don't you give us the deets on it?
So V2 is here and it's super sleek. We've reduced our supply from over 420 trillion tokens down to just 888 billion, introducing a 1% buy tax and a 3% sell tax, which will make burning a much greater possibility. If you haven't been to the BenFi platform, definitely check it out. Massive thanks to the PaintSwap team who worked day and night to build us some of the most advanced and future-proof smart contracts in existence. Definitely check out S4 Kingdom.
And also, definitely want to give a shout out to PaintSwap. And while they usually work on Phantom, we'd like to say thank you for not ghosting us. And Ben Nation, see, that was a ghost joke, like Phantom. That was for full transparency. I know we've got a couple features to help out some Bitcoin holders though very soon.
That's right. The loyalty bonus is available for claiming, and the SIM swap reimbursements are available for pre-claim on the platform right now. Now, a lot of you may remember when Ben was SIM swapped back in May, some of our holders connected to a drainer wallet and lost their Ben coin. If you're one of the people who lost Ben and you submitted a factual application for reimbursement, you're now eligible to pre-claim your Ben tokens at benfi.io/migrate. You'll be eligible for reimbursement 120 days from the date you pre-claim, so if you haven't, I would definitely head over and get that going.
And speaking of all this claiming and stuff, how long do people actually have to still migrate their Bitcoin?
The deadline to migrate and pre-claim for SIM swap reimbursement is December 15th. So if you have claims for the loyalty bonus or the SIM card swap reimbursement, you definitely want to get going on that quickly.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. If somebody gives me free money, I know I take it as quickly as possible because, as you know, I'm poor. But one thing that is not poor and is exceedingly rich is the future of Bitcoin. So, Cassie, tell people what they can expect from Bitcoin going forward.
Ben V2 has been listed on LBank, and Ben will be holding a Twitter space with LBank on November 16th at 3 p.m. EST.
So make sure you guys head on over to x.com, follow at Ben Armstrong's X to hear me on Spaces with LBank. Well, that's just next week.
And speaking of following, crypto exchange MEXC seems to be following us along to V2 as they will be migrating the exchange's Bitcoin to V2. I spoke with them earlier today and they'll be providing an update earlier next week along with an ETA for those who've been waiting.
That is very exciting news. And we have some exciting news for people wanting to check out some Bitcoin merch, considering, of course, that this one and all of our old merch got rug pulled.
Yes, Ben, painful memories, but fun stuff is on the way, including the news that we are partnering with crypto chips for our merch. I'm excited to look at designs this weekend, and maybe I'll post some teasers in the chat.
Definitely, and as you know, I'm a big fan of you teasing things.
Anyways, back to the updates. Intercoin will be building our holder dashboard, which will be done in approximately 6 weeks. So we have a ton of things coming to enhance the utility of our V2. The whole point of Bitcoin is pushing crypto adoption, which is why we're putting so much emphasis on getting this platform right.
You see, Cassie, one of the biggest problems, and you know this, in all of crypto, is the platforms are not user-friendly. Point blank, period. Rare exceptions exist, like Coinbase. Coinbase, of course, is not even a dApp. It's a Web2 centralized platform. We want to bring user-friendliness to a place in crypto it has never been before. And we believe that this will lead to an ease with onboarding that hasn't been seen in crypto or Web3. And another thing we haven't really seen in Web3 is a team as good as the Bitcoin team and a community as good as Ben Nation.
Absolutely. Speaking of Ben Nation, 4 Ben ambassadors, Beefy, Jared, Bundy, and CryptoCop are heading to Australia CryptoCon in Melbourne. So that should be really fun, and we're really happy to have representation there.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool to have Bitcoin folks out there. And one thing also is for sure, speaking of Australia, we don't want our liquidity and our LP to go down under. What's the update with our liquidity, Cassie?
We will be locking the liquidity in the next month with UNCX, previously known as Unicrypt.
And another thing that we are looking to lock down is partnerships. Now, we've had a ton of discussions and meetings actually as well over the last few months with potential partners, and now the V2 is launched, it's time to lock those down. Companies or don't laugh at me, I'm doing my thing. If companies or projects are interested in partnering with Bitcoin, how do they do that?
Potential partners should check out our partner application link down in the description. You can also find this on our link tree. Fill it out, and we would love to talk to you.
I like talking to you. About Bitcoin only, of course.
Right. Because it's the most exciting thing to talk about. If people want to know more about Bitcoin, check out joinbitcoin.com.
Well, this has been quite a video, Cassie. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely. Thank you, everybody else, for watching. That's all we got. Be blessed. For the Duke and the Duchess, we're out.